Morning and welcome to Night Whispers for today, which is November 7. Night Whisper 312 is called Loving on Len. Loving on Len. And your dream word is courage. The text for tonight is Proverbs 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the splendor of old men is their grey head. Len was 87 years of age when I met him. He'd been a Christian for 77 years. He was old school, grey hair, parted to the right, pinstripe Sunday suit, black pipe Bible, and he'd been part of this particular Brethren assembly for years. You've maybe seen the breed yourself. You've maybe known the type, from another age, old, irrelevant, out of touch, useless. The leader of the service that morning had given way to Len, though. He'd said that Len could speak. Apparently, Len wanted to make an announcement. So Len stood up. Len stood to attention. Yet he was still smaller in stature, even than me. Time and gravity had compressed his backbone, you see. Yet he was still upright and straight as the creases in his well-kept black pinstripe trousers, his steely eyes blinking, staring into mine, searching at my soul. Len was 87 years of age, and he still looked a bit dangerous to me. Len was a former regimental sergeant major in the Gordon Highlanders, the second wave to hit Gold Beach and fight his way into Nazi Germany. He later told me that whilst out of ammunition, he and a friend had been captured by the SS outside of a prison camp. It was whilst moving in and out of consciousness, while his fingernails were being ripped out, that he had, in pain and desperation, apparently simply cried out, "Jesus, it's Len." Amidst the blood, the agony and the shouting, he says a great peace came over him as he heard a voice reply, "Len, it's Jesus." Just then, the door was kicked open by rescuing Gurkhas, who, after dealing with his captors, fell on him, embracing him, crying, "Master, my master." And one of these fierce Nepalese warriors put him on his back, carried him 4 miles to a field hospital and stayed with him until his recovery. He never forgot that. Remember, the leader of the service that morning had given way to Len as he wanted to make an announcement. And in a broad northern accent, Len began, "Let us praise God together." The story went that he had been woken that morning by the padre of Lincoln Prison, who had reported that the man Len had visited the previous week and spoken with until 1:30 a.m. in the morning had committed his life to Jesus. The prison governor was now apparently very happy that this worst of inmates, once permanently handcuffed, was now out of shackles and praising God. Yeah, Len was 87 years of age. He'd been a Christian for 77 years. He was old school, grey hair, parted to the right, pinstripe, Sunday suit, black Bible, and he'd been part of this Brethren assembly for years. You've maybe seen the breed, you've maybe known the type from another age. Old, irrelevant, out of touch, useless. Listen. Rather proclaim it, Westbelin, through my host, that he which has no stomach to this fight, let him depart. His passport shall be made, and crowns for convoy put into his purse. We would not die in that man's company that fears his fellowship to die with us. Pray with me, please. Lord, come gentle our condition and allow us to get some battle scars to brag about in heaven. In your great name I pray. Amen, and let it be so. I hope you'll help our ministry, the 66 books and Night Whispers in particular, and click the donate button. Every little helps. God bless you. Now, how do we turn this off? Bye-bye.